opposite theta? Why, can you tell me why 4 would be opposite of theta in this triangle over here?
4 will be the opposite. Well, the 4 will be opposite, like 4 is the opposite, 4 is the opposite of uh, 3, I would say.
All right, and the opposite, the hypotenuse is 5. Why is the hypotenuse 5?
Because it's at the side, it's at the right, or the left side of the angle.
It's the longest leg. The hypotenuse is always across from the 90.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Is that okay?
Uh-huh.
Great. The cosine of theta is the adjacent over the hypotenuse.
Uh-huh. Okay.
The 3 is adjacent. Do you see how the 3 is next to the angle?
If the angle is next to the angle, yes.
You see how this side is next to the angle?
Yeah, it's right next.
Great. Okay.
Uh-huh.
What is the hypotenuse?
The hypotenuse, that's 5.
It's 5. Very good. Now the tangent of theta is opposite over adjacent. So I want you to look back at the problems we've been doing. Tell me what is opposite, what the number is that goes to the opposite.
Okay. Opposite is 4 and adjacent is 3.
Very good. Now, do you have a notebook out to write this down in?
Yeah.
Well, let me know when you've got this written down, because we're going to do a similar problem, and I'm not going to give you these words here. You're going to have them written down.
Okay.
So do you have this written down?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you remember the biggest line right over there is the hypotenuse. The right line right over there is the adjacent. I mean, no, the opposite, and the bottom one is the adjacent.
Okay, but you have this down in your notes?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're gonna look at a new triangle now. I want you to first find the hypotenuse C for us, please.
Okay.
The hypotenuse C.
Hypotenuse C. All right. Yeah, I got that. 5 squared. I'm gonna. So I cannot say anything. I have to get the final answer.
I just want you to work this out on your own. Yep.
C equals 13.
C is 13. Very good. All right. What is this symbol that I've just drawn called? You can either spell it or say it. I'll take either.
Yeah, the O is the opposite.
That is not what I'm referring to. This symbol right here.
That is the tensile.
Go to your first page of trigonometric ratios. Do you see down on the left side, almost at the bottom, the line went up from the bottom? Do you see that symbol?
Yes, yes.
What is the letters next to it? What is it? What does that say?
And the angles next, the letters next to it, it's a delta.
Theta. Theta. Good.
Mhm.
Or theta. Yeah, theta is fine too, but theta is kind of the pronunciation. Good. Okay. Sine of theta equals what over what? What word goes here on the top? This is what I asked you to write down. You said you wrote down. What word goes up here on the top?
What goes up there at the top? Well,
Yes.
I said that is gonna be the adjacent.
Nope. I want you to look at your notes, Sourish, or that first piece of paper that you sent a picture over of, and read what sine equals. What word goes on in the numerator on the top of sine? What word goes here? It's very important that you know this. That's why we're doing this. If you look at your notes from the previous problem,
Yes,
it's exactly the same.
yes, I got it. It's the opposite.
It is the opposite.
And
What
at the
goes?
bottom is the hypotenuse.
Very good. Okay, the hypotenuse is 13. So to determine the opposite, I want you to imagine that you are here and there's someone else standing here in blue and here in green. Okay, who is closer to you, the one in blue or the one in green?
Closer to you. The blue one, the
Blue ones.
opposite one,
No, you
or
gotta be careful.
adjacent one.
Yes, blue is adjacent, the green is opposite. The one who's further away is the opposite. Okay, so what is the value of opposite in this problem?
Value opposite is 12.
Very good. Let's try the cosine of theta. What word goes in the numerator?
The adjacent
Over. What goes in the bottom?
over hypotenuse.
Very good. What numbers go in the fraction on the right, please?
Okay, I got that. It's adjacent is 5 and a hypotenuse is 13.
Very good. Now tangent, what goes in the numerator?
Tangent.
Yep.
Okay. Tangent. What you know is that it's gonna be first of all opposite at the top and adjacent at the bottom.
Very good. What two numbers? What are the numbers in the fraction?
Two numbers in the fraction. Yes. 12 and 5.
Very good. Any questions on this before we do another one?
Nope, this is good. This is like the ratio. I thought the ratio is a comparison between two quantities.
That's what a ratio is.
Yeah.
All right, so here's what I want you to do, Sourish. I want you to first find the hypotenuse in this triangle, please.
Uh-huh. Okay, now. Ugh. The square root of 17. Yeah. And as you know, the SNN, that what there is opposite and hypotenuse opposite is opposite is 15 and 17 hypotenuse. And then for the next one right here, the adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent is 8 and hypotenuse is 17. And for the final one, and for the final one right there, the final one is opposite over adjacent, which is 8 over wait a minute, no, 15 over 8. And yeah. So yeah. Hello?
Hey, Sourish, I was just asking you why you think you were able to do those so fast, because that was perfect.
Because I figured it out.
But
Because
what is it about this that you understood? I mean, you just did that really fast. You
oh,
said
the
boom,
one we
boom,
did
boom,
for
boom.
practice, we did that as the example at the beginning. I learned it for what you teach me.
Okay, I just asking. All right. You ready to do another one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to change this up a little bit. I'm going to put theta here, 6, 8, and I want you to find the hypotenuse first.
Okay. All right. The square root is 10. And
What is
also you
what is the hypotenuse?
10.
10. Good. Okay, now this time, notice I put theta in a different position. See how it's in a different position this time?
Ah, it's gonna be different. It's
It's
gonna
gonna be a
be
little
different.
bit different. So first tell me the sine of theta.
Okay. First, it's the first it is gonna be the adjacent.
It is not the adjacent.
Opposite, is it the same?
It,
Opposite and
it's the opposite over the hypotenuse.
it's the same. Wow.
So what is opposite the theta?
8 and
Nope, nope,
hypotenuse.
nope, nope.
Oh, somebody's at the door. I'm gonna go get to the door.
Okay.
You're welcome. Okay, I'm back.
All right.
Okay, so that is different.
That's different. So again, like I was making a stick figure here. Like imagine you're here and there's another person over here. And then there's another person over here. Which one is the furthest from you?
6.
The green person is the furthest from you. That's the opposite.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is the value of opposite in this problem?
What was the bill value? So the opposite is 6 and the hypotenuse is 10.
Okay, now can you reduce this fraction?
Really, we have to reduce the fraction?
Yes, yes,
3/5.
very good. So your answer is only correct if you reduce the fraction.
Okay.
All
And
right,
also the adjacent over hypotenuse, that is going to be 8/10.
is that your final answer?
8/10. That right there is going to be 4/5.
Good. How
Uh-huh.
about the tangent of theta?
Okay, that's going to be opposite and adjacent. Opposite and adjacent. And opposite and adjacent is 6/8.
Is that your final answer?
No, 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 no.
Okay, what is your final answer?
3/4.
3/4. Very good. Okay, is this easy or is it difficult?
It's easier.
It is easy, yeah. Okay, let's do another one here. Um, 16, 30, and this is theta. So I want you to first find the hypotenuse for me, please.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna be doing that. The square root is 34. The hypotenuse is 34.
Very good.
No.
Okay,
And what you need to do is that opposite over hypotenuse, which is 16/34.
is
And
that your,
for
hang on, is that your final answer?
all right, that's oh my god, what?
Can you reduce this fraction?
No, you can't.
Can you divide both of these by 2?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
That's 8/17.
very good. All right,
Alright,
what is
and
the,
adjacent over hypotenuse, which is 30/34.
is that your final answer?
No, 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 no. 15/17.
Good. And how about tangent of theta?
Yep, I know. Opposite over adjacent, which is going to be 16/30. Yes. Uh-huh.
All right, very good. So we're now gonna do some problems where you only have to find one of them, okay? And I'm just gonna put one in front of you just to see if you've got the understanding down. So here we go. What is the sine of C? Now don't just blurt out an answer. I want you to take 1 minute here and tell me the correct answer.
Okay. since E equals 20 over 29,
How did you come up with that?
because 20 is the opposite and 29 is the hypotenuse.
So here's C. Let's imagine you're standing at C. And here's 20. And then here is the guy at 21. Who's the furthest from you? Furthest from
Okay,
you.
it's 21.
Well, so it matters, right? You got to get the numbers down. It's 21 over 29.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Let's try another problem here. Okay, take 1 minute, and really make sure your answer is correct. Don't just give me whatever first comes to 9.
Okay. Yeah, I know that right there. I know that.
All right.
30
What's what,
over
30 over what?
50.
Is that your final answer?
No.
Can you reduce that?
Yes. It's 3 over 5.
It is 3 over 5. Good. What is the tangent of A?
Tangent of A.
Yes.
Tangent of A is 40 over 50.
How did you come up with that?
Because just like what it is okay. And
It's
gene
opposite over adjacent. Opposite over adjacent.
adjacent and over hypotenuse. That's why.
No, tangent is opposite over adjacent.
Okay, opposite and adjacent. Opposite is 40 and 30. Oh
Is
wait,
that your,
no.
is that
30
your,
wait. Did I get it correct?
well, here's A. Opposite's the one that's farthest away.
Okay. That is gonna be 4 over 3.
Very good. Okay, let's do another one here. Make sure you reduce your answer. All right, so take a minute here. Make sure you give me the right answer, fully reduced.
Okay.
Do you have an answer for me, Sourish?
Yeah. Okay. What I know is you know, that is gonna be 36 over 39.
Is that your final answer?
Oh,
Got to reduce. You got to reduce.
I know.
Can you divide each of these by 3?
I got it.
What is your final answer?
I know the answer. I know the answer. That is gonna be 12 over 13.
Very good. All right, we're going to stop here for today.